Hi guys, and welcome to my building of a starter home called Blocks. This is the third time I've tried to record this voiceover. One time I had a coughing fit, one time I just wasn't happy with it. So this is attempt number 3. So if I sound quite well rehearsed, I won't do, but if I do, that's why. That being said, I'm stumbling over my words already. It's fine. So this is a starter home. What I did is I got a sim, I put it I bought a lot, and then I built the house. So literally it is purely you can move a sim straight into it and I'm really happy with how this turned out because normally my starter homes, as in when I play the game myself and then build a home, it looks like a box of death. That may be an exaggeration, but it really looks horrendous. At the moment, these I don't know why I'm getting really into building lately. Since I did my video last week, I've actually really enjoyed building. Like I say built. I made a shack on my Let's Play, but I'm gonna make more building videos because I like watching them as well. But I don't know why I've just got those that creative vibe going on. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure people will be like, it's all right, but no, I'm really enjoying it. So this was just an idea that I had. I was like, well, what if you took like 2 blocks and like stacked them on top of each other? Don't get if I am sure other people have done this. I'm sure other people have done this. I'm just happy with how this one turned out. Um, at the moment, it's like each like block, as it were, each floor is the same size. At the moment, they're 7 by 7, but money does start to become a problem later on. So I do make them. I do make both blocks like 6 by 6. This build, I am so happy with how it turned out. There are things that I would have changed. There's things that I would have done differently if I'd have had more money. Now there are lots that are cheaper than this one. I think this lot cost I think it was 2,500. Or it could be 2. But I know there's cheaper lots, which might have helped in the long run, but it might not have done. Because if I'd have had more money, I'd have done more landscaping outside because I wanted to have this really nice, like loads of trees in the backyard. Which is why I've got that little half wall because I was like, oh, I can put some trees there and like make it a bit more cut off. But in the end, that doesn't happen. And in the end, it's underneath I put like a dining table, like an outdoor dining table, which again I really like. But you'll see, I would have had a barbecue there, but I couldn't afford it in the end. So, like I say, I am so happy with it. It's one of those that I've like I say, I'm really enjoying the building, and I forget how satisfying it is to just be happy with something like an end result. So this is just the upstairs. This is the bathroom. So because it's only for like a one person house type thing. I was like, well, I like you see it on TV and you see people's houses where they'll have the bedroom and they'll have the bathroom in the bedroom, but not as an ensuite. Well, it is an ensuite, but it's like it's not an entirely separate room. It's sort of cut off just by like a half size wall. So I was like, well, I might just try doing that for once. I'm just playing about with it here. I wanted to put these blinds in. I wanted to put some blinds in because I thought otherwise people can just completely see into the bedroom. But in the end, they cost too much money because you can see now. Now money is starting to become a problem. I think at some point now I change it. I did want to put a computer in because to me, like to be a functional starter home, most jobs need a computer. So I was like, well, I'll put the computer in. If your sim's becoming a painter or something like that, then obviously you can delete that and you'll have a lot more money because I think it's only the cheapest computer. I think it's like 800 simoleons or something. Um, I say only. But obviously that took a chunk out of the money I had. But like I say, all things considered, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm really happy with like the top and how it all sort of slots together. And I spent ages choosing a light for next to the wardrobe. Um, I again with more money, I could have decorated it differently. I could have added more accents and stuff like that, but I thought it was more important because that's the thing that you can add when you download. Like this will be available to download the moment this video goes up. It's different stuff you can add depending on what your sim wants, but I feel like I say, I'm really happy with it, but I think there's a lot of room for expansion. Like if I was playing this, I'd like get more money, and then you could add like more blocks, or you could add like another block underneath, or I don't know. Like I say, I think I am really happy with it. This is me trying to pick a roof tile that will go on the concrete roof, but it kept saying that I didn't have any money to do it, even though they're free. So I think it's because I didn't technically have a roof. It's like a flat floor. I mean, what I could have done is I could have made the top floor a balcony. But again, that would have cost so much more money to have like a fence and another door and then fill the balcony. So I didn't. But like I say, this will be available to download. Feel free to do what you want. Like I say, bathroom, really happy with how it turned out. I'm happy with all of it. To toot my own horn, as it were. I am happy with it. The downstairs, the dining room to the living room isn't really cut off. Now, a half wall just didn't quite look right there. A full wall would have looked even worse there. But I couldn't. What is neat? Like what I could again, if I'd have had more money, because obviously this is a starter home. Is I'd have put a like a screen sort of thing in there. But like I say, it sort of is what it is, and I don't think it ruins the overall effect. Now, I thought I'd have fun playing about with this carpet from Dine Out because I've never used it before. Obviously, Dine Out's not the like oldest pack, but I never, like I say, I haven't really built properly before, and I thought it went really, really well with the whole moderny black and whitey sort of vibe. Yeah. At the moment, the outside of the house is white, but it does become like a wood sort of tone, as I'm sure you've seen from the outside. Not the outside. Oh my gosh, words. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I swear I can speak. From the thumbnail. Yeah, this here, I really wanted like a nice, like I say, a nice outdoor eating area, but I just couldn't afford it. That grill cost way more than I thought. But again, the potential's there, and I think I've done quite well. Like a lot of stuff isn't necessary, but is I don't know. It's just nice to have in a starter home. Like I say, normally my starter homes look like a box of death and the most boring thing in the world. Don't get me wrong, I still appreciate these are just boxes of death, but slightly more interesting boxes of death. Um, but yeah, because of the money constraint, I spend a lot of time sort of faffing about with it. And that is definitely the word because I'm trying to sort of, you can see now I've got no money, so I'm trying to sort of change this and change that so that we have more money to get something that I thought I needed. Well, not thought, something that I wanted in the house. Like I say, all the basics are there. And I've got an outdoor bin as well, which I normally always forget to put in builds. Um, yeah, no, like I say, it's just I just spent a lot of time messing about with it. It took about an hour and a half to build, which compared to my last one, if you watch that, my last one took me a good quite a lot of hours, like 3 or more hours. Don't get me wrong, I know people spend more time doing that, but like I say, this is just a quick little build, and I'm happy with how it turned out, and I'm happy that you can just move straight into it because so rarely do I do that. You see, look, even here, I'm trying to get a different door that's slightly cheaper, and yeah, I think we end up with I think $14 at the end of it, but yeah. And I'm so glad here that I didn't have to actually buy tiles to put down. I was just like, oh yes, there's a terrain paint I can do. There's a terrain paint. And yeah, I'd have done more with the landscaping, but it's a starter home. And normally I can't do any landscaping. So this is a view from the street. and this is inside. This is like the living area space. This is the bedroom. I love it, and this is like how you view it out into the world. And that's it at night. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. I will definitely be doing more builds.